Hello, this is relationship coach Cass Naidu, and in this video I'm going to give you an overview of the CCER program. It stands for Consciously Creating Epic Relationships. Now, you may be very successful on the work front. You're focused, you're driven, you've achieved goals, you get things done. But maybe relationships didn't quite work out in the same way for you. Maybe you met the wrong person, or maybe you got into a relationship, it was great in the beginning, but it didn't last. Or maybe you're in a relationship right now and something feels off. You seem to be repeating the same problems over and over again. One might want to fight, the other one wants to run away, and you're wondering, why is it that I'm not heard or seen, or I'm not getting my needs met? You're not alone. I have thousands of clients that I've worked with that started off in exactly the same place. The truth is that nobody ever teaches us how to create relationships that are meaningful, that are mutually supportive, that are deeply loving, a genuine connection where two people grow together and consciously create a life together. Our parents didn't teach us, our teachers didn't, we didn't study it at universities, absolutely nothing. Think about how much time, energy, and money you put into studying for your career. How many years did it take you? How much time did you spend starting at the bottom, working your way up, gaining experience? Even if you want to drive a car today, you first need a learner's license, right? To show that you are at least capable of understanding the road signs. Then you have to pass a driver's test to get the license to drive a car. But when it comes to relationships, there's actually nothing. So this is where CCER comes in. Consciously Creating Epic Relationships is a program that gives you the handbook for creating the kind of relationships where two people feel that I can be who I am in this relationship. My partner sees me no matter what, we have each other's backs. When we have a challenge, instead of running away or having the same arguments repeatedly, we can actually sit down here and say, okay, how do we solve this together so that you win and I win, and therefore the relationship wins? Can I be vulnerable? Can I be excited when I have something to celebrate and my partner's celebrating with me? Do I have someone that in the worst of times, that person's not going to leave, but rather they're going to walk this path with me? So these kind of relationships are possible, but we've not been given the tools to create it. And that's why I say CCER is your handbook for these kind of conscious relationships, right? So it spans over 10 months. It is, there's 16 modules that you go through. It is really deep work, but think about how many years you spend studying for your career, right? So 10 months is really not a long time. You get one module every 2 weeks. And you notice there's an additional 2 months because sometimes we go on holiday, we may have some certain urgent work matters that we can't get away from. So there's sufficient time for you to complete the program in 10 months. Over and above that, we meet twice a month. It's in the evening from 6 to 7 p.m. in a group discussion. So this is not like a program where you read a great book but nothing in your life changes, right? I make it really practical. You can come in and say, I've done this module, here's my questions, this is what I don't understand. Or you come in and you say, I've tried this and this is the result I've got. This is what has changed. This is how I feel. And as a result, you create some best friends in that group because everyone's walking the same path, right? Also, you'll have accountability buddies. That means that you're not left on your own. You'll be checking up on one person and they'll be checking up on you. You'll be sharing your stories, sharing your victories, sharing your growth, right? And I help you to find or step into the best version of yourself. The work is not about fixing something out there. It's about looking at yourself and saying, can I become the person that creates relationships that last? Can I become that person? I know who I am. I know my worth. So I never have to settle again. I have the tools to communicate on a deeper level, to be vulnerable, to be open, to not shut down when there's a problem, to love and be loved fully, to experience that. So if this is you and this is the kind of relationship you want to create, you created mastery at work, why not create relationship mastery here? What you learn here will serve you for the rest of your life, not just in a relationship with your significant other, but in every single relationship you have. Right? I've had people do this program, their finances improve, they get promotions at work because of how they are showing up. They're showing up whole, complete, high self-worth. They know who they are. They know what they bring. They have high standards. They're bold. They're confident. Imagine you stepping into the dating world like that, or if you're already in a relationship, stepping up like that and inviting your partner to then meet you where you are. All right? So I don't work with everybody. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's all right. If all you want is to meet someone, there are various dating apps for that. But if you want to work with me, I want to work with people who want to create sacred partnerships, who want to create relationships that last, where you really grow old together, you learn together, you create this life, this home, this family, all of it together. These are the people I want to work with, right? The cost of the program is 1,500 Rand a month times 10 months. So you got your 16 modules, you got twice a month, discussion group, and you have your accountability buddies there. Alternatively, you can do a single payment of 12,000 rands, and immediately that you are ready to get started, you use the email address info@nextlevelup.co.za. You will set up an appointment, you and I will chat, and then you can get started immediately.